Hey guys, it's the Hey guys, it's the alu-cab girls here.
Today we'll be filming our how-to series,
Which is basically a new series where we learn general knowledge and overlanding skills that everybody should know.
and we'll break it down for you. And we'll be repairing a puncture. You verbally spoke me to this the other day. Sorry,
What's
now I've
that?
got to stab it, and you make the hole bigger, and then you stick goo in it, and then you cut the goo off.
Enjoy.
Follow along.
Follow along.
Enjoy. Hope it's informative.
Enjoy.
Okay.
I'm Jeremy. I'm just going to run the girls through how to do a quick tire repair on the move type of thing. If you're driving along and you're dropping your tire monitor and one of your wheels starts to beep and it's indicating that it's losing air, take a note, check the air pressure, watch it for a little longer and say, no, we're definitely losing air. Find a good safe spot, pull over, get out of the way if you need to. If you're still feeling vulnerable, put your emergency beacon out. It should be in your car. It's important to set it up to warn people, especially when you've got a slow leak. You've got time to get yourself onto some nice, clean, firm, hard ground. Then what I do is see if there's anything obvious showing on the tire that tells you that there's a leak. I've got a very obvious situation showing here. Don't see anything? Fine, then you have to make another plan. So you can take shampoo, soap, anything you have, and if possible, make a little water and shampoo mix, and then you've got to put it on the tire. We have a pre-prepped soapy mix with a little sprayer, so it makes life a little easier. So you squirt around the tire just to get it going and see if there's anything. So we're now over the screw. It's barely blowing, but if I push it sideways, I could probably, you see, so it'll push some bubbles. If something's pushing bubbles, then you know there's air coming out of there. But most of the time you're not going to have something quite as obvious as this, although you will be surprised. So you need to have a little toolkit, obviously, that you'll be able to remove it, pliers, Leatherman, because it's often a long camel thorn which can go deep into the tire and there's only a little wooden backing on it, and you've got to try and grab that, remove the problem, and then fix it. So this is easier said than done. It's actually sometimes easier on a tire that's really still quite hard, because with a hard tire you've got some back pressure because you have to actually push through that hole yourself. And if it's a thin thorn, it's quite tricky to get your tools through the hole. So we pull out our puncture repair kit, and we have a few tools in here. This tool here is basically to make the hole bigger, okay? And the reason why you need to make it bigger is that you need to get this through it with a plug on the end. And here we've got some soap. Just soap the plug before you push it through. And then there generally has a little knife in there to cut the remaining plug off at the end and so on, or you've got a knife.
Where do you get things like this from?
Most of your outdoor off-road shops will sell this. You always carry this. This is vitally important. So let's pull that screw, George, turn it out. So you've got to get your weight evenly spread over it and apply quite a bit of pressure. Okay, it's not too difficult. I did the worst of it.
What now?
Okay,
What now?
take it out. Okay, so now we know where the hole is.
Okay.
You want to take this tool here, push it through that hole, and go back and forth. You're reaming that hole a bit bigger. Push. You got to push down. Drop the screwdriver, apply your pressure. You can turn it in a bit if you need to, because it's got it so righty to tighty, so right to turn in. A tire is strong. It's got a steel belt layer in there. Okay, can I just step in?
Yeah.
Okay, so it feels like this hasn't gone through the steel belt layer.
I think this
So if it hasn't gone through the steel belt layer, we're almost not going to be able to get in here. That's a very good reason why we should be carrying a possible little handrail or something to allow us to be able to push in. Okay, there we go.
Nice.
Okay, so we eventually got through, and this is not the reason why I like a drill, is that I could do that under the car, on the car.
Yeah.
I don't normally have the ability to have this kind of force, because now I've got to do back and forth pumping, back in again. So first prize would be to have the drill, okay? And you can turn this a bit, and Try and open it up a bit more. Okay, now we're getting a hole going.
Oh, it's really got a function.
No, well, that's what we want to see. Because if you don't have a good hole, you won't get your plugs to work properly. So we want to prep ourselves on the other gear, if we hadn't already. And you take one of these little guys. Because I just left my leather man in the workshop next door.
Oh, no.
What we want to try and do now is just work that through. Okay, feel that. It's like a tacky, sticky stuff.
Yeah, like
But it's
press
very
tape
good,
almost.
it's strong, okay? So we have a little bit of soap, okay? Take a bit of soap like lip ice and you smear it around the front end to just allow it to slide in. Now you can lift your tire up. Okay, get over the tire.
That's
Sorry
so
if I'm
dirty.
dirtying your jeans, but off-roaders get dirty. So you're
Yeah.
gonna pull that out. Don't stress too much if it's deflating. Okay, take that. Push it in as far as you can, right the way in. Drop that, push down. Push. Go. Push, Georgia. Keep pushing.
It's just hot at this angle. It's so like
Yes,
maneuvering.
I know, it's hard. Looks like you're getting it. That's
Yeah.
it, girl. Okay, that's it. That'll do, little donkey, that'll do.
How do we get it back out? Just pull.
Just pull.
You sure? Am I
Just
fine?
pull.
No, no.
Okay. So what you want to do now is just get it on the compressor or get your compressor to pump it up. If this were longer, I would just take a blade. There's normally a blade in your repair kit, and so you can just snip them off if they're too long.
But this is maybe
ideally-
short enough to drive
That's
now.
fine. You can dry them off. They'll just
Okay.
wear down. But that's it. So that's
And
a lot
if I
easier.
push this all the way through,
You can push it through. It will stay on, and it will come off on the way out. The tire will hold it, and this will open up.
yeah.
So it won't come back out.
Okay.
If you've got a bigger hole and you still haven't done it, you can bomb another one next to it. We've had like 3 plugs in a big stone hole that's been
wow.
caused before. And you know, there are other patches that you can get where you pull the tire off the rim and put a rubber patch underneath and then pull it through and cut it off. But that's the basics of keeping you on the road. I mean, you can literally do this in 2-3 minutes if you're good at it.
Yeah. Do you get in it? When we get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least you now have an idea of what to do.
So we have changed a tire and plugged a puncture all in one day. Yeah.
High five or hug or something.
Whoa!